Hey guys, I just wanted to show you an easy way to make round pedestals. I know there is a video out there of a tutorial. I'm not saying it's a bad idea, but it's not the best idea because those will give on you on the sides, because once you put pressure on the top, the sides are not solid. So I recommend you using sonotubes. You can buy them at the lumberyard. They do come in different widths. They're sold by the foot. The lumberyard has them up to 36 inches, at least the one out here does. I'm not sure about your area, and they're very affordable to buy. So what you'll do is you'll cut the tube the height that you want it. Then you'll need a square top to start out with, because what you'll do is you'll use a trim router around the edges, and I'll show you what that tool looks like as well as the router bit. And I always use Elmer's wood glue because it's the most strongest to me, I guess you could say. The Loctite's a good brand, and there's a couple of other ones out there, but I just don't use them anymore. I use this. So you're gonna glue the top on, and I always put bricks on everything because that seems to work the best. I'll let these glue for at least a day. It says 30 minutes to set, but I always let them set for longer than that because I have a ton of projects that I'm always end up doing. So what the router looks like is this. This is a $30 tool from Harbor Freight, and it is your best friend. And the bit that you need is a trim router. So you see how it has this little silver bead on here? What that does is it will make sure that the bit doesn't cut through what you're cutting, because a router is a tool to trim things. And there's different bits that they have, like these. They're just for straight cuts. Like if you basically want to make a sign, you can make a sign with the hand router also. I don't do that. I use a CNC router. But once these taps are glued on, then I will reinforce the bottom of the sonotube with a piece of wood the length of the inside of the tube, and I will use my nailer. This is my nailer. I will use my nailer to nail it basically end to end, and that will give you some stability on the bottom. They're strong like this. You don't necessarily have to put a bottom on there, but I just do that for added support. And the size of wood that I use for that, sorry about all this, but this is scrap, is these pieces. They have them at Home Depot, and they go under the pallets of wood. You can get them for free, and you'll just cut it to the length of the inside of the tube, and you'll nail it. So you can also put some wood glue in right there on the inside, and then make sure it's the right length to meet both sides, and then you'll just use the nailer on the outside and nail it, and that'll give you some stability. But like I said, once you have this flat surface on the bottom, you don't need anything else. And then in order to wrap them, you have two ways that you can wrap them. You can wrap them either with the wood veneer, which is really thin. It's about a 1/16 of an inch. They sell it at the lumberyard, not the hardware store. Or you can cover it with vinyl or anything else that won't show these ridges. Because if you just paint it, you'll still see these ridges. So guys, I hope that helps you out and gets you closer to your destination of making round pedestals, and save some money instead of buying them from China. They're great and everything, but you're going to achieve the same look with this once they're finished and painted. And I will make another video later on this week to show you guys that. Thanks for watching.